Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and this is the best of the EVE 30-Day Challenge. Welcome to day one of the 30-day challenge. So, being that this is day one and we got 30 days, I have no clue what's going to happen from here, but here is the challenge. The challenge is that I have tried EVE Online multiple times, 3 times before in fact. And I never got very far. I got lost, I got confused. The game is so complex. In fact, this may be the most complex MMO there is. And so, I came up with this challenge thing of, doing something uncomfortable, doing something that you normally wouldn't do. And, I normally, after 3 times trying something, screw it. I ain't doing it again. And, but this came up as one of the top most popular things to do, and so I'm like, okay, let's try it. So I have gone through the tutorial, and I am about to embark, playing with other players, and I absolutely have no clue what I'm doing. I am a total noob, and so I hope that this whole adventure will be a lot of fun and everything. Okay, now here is my EVE character. Okay.
I got a ship ready that can remotely buff your shields up to stop you getting ganked too badly.
Oh, well, now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I already have a bounty on my head, and I haven't even left Space Dock. What should I be doing? I've done part of the tutorial and everything, but, what should I do from here?
Well, the biggest thing you really want to be doing right now is making sure you have the appropriate skills trained. Now, there's a good way to find out a really good set of skills to aim for is you can go into your certificates and look at some of the skills in there around the core skills, which will allow you to fit the proper modules to your ship. And allow you to have decent skills to be able to fly your ship well.
I see. Okay, and I'm looking at that now, but I can't tell you that I understand what I'm looking at. I'm in my certificates, and I have no certificates.
You need to click the Open Certificate Planner button on the right-hand side.
Open Certificate Planner. Okay, I did. And so it has red X next to each one of these certificates.
Yeah, which will mean that you don't have those skills trained up. If you go to look at your core and go to basic, it should have some stuff that's yellow, some stuff that's red.
Okay, core and then basic. I wonder how do I even do that? I mean, this is really how newbie I am.
Can I? You're a little bit. If to know what certificates you should aim for, you need to right-click or check the info on the ship you're going to train for, and see there are recommended certificates for that specific ship.
Okay.
Now, to narrow it down, or just in a generality, actually, if you click on basic, it'll open up a drop-down menu. Now, most ships will suggest that you have core competency of either standard or higher, but you want to aim for basic as a new player, and that'll really give you your core skills to fit well and to fly well.
Okay. So, and how do I even look at my ship that I've got so I can even know what I should be doing?
You can go to your fitting window, and that'll open up, which is Alt F, and then in the top right, it'll have the info icon. Okay. You click on that, and you go to, I believe it's recommendations. Okay.
So, and this is just, let's see, prerequisites or modules. Yeah, actually I've actually encountered a bug in the game that I think was a bug, because I completed a mission to give me military grade repair, and it was supposed to give me a skill book, and it never gave me the book. or it's supposed to give me a module to add in here, but it never gave it to me. Either that or it did, and I have no clue where it's at.
It might be in your station inventory.
So, okay, primary skills required: spaceship command and Galante command, or frigate level 1, which I have both of those, I think.
I don't
So that
think
means you can fly the ship.
It's they're not going to have recommendations on the rookie ship.
Okay.
You want to go to and look for something like an Incursus or a Velator, or not a Velator, an Atron.
Are these ships?
Yeah, these are Tech 1 frigates.
Okay. Well, and I don't have one of those yet, so how do I look for that? Or do I have one and I don't know it?
You probably don't. What you
Okay.
can do is you can go to the Market tab, or Alt-R, and just scroll down through the ships, the frigates, then the standard frigates. Then you can look up the info on each of the ships in there, so you can do some research before you find out what ship you want to fly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm thinking that this rookie ship is probably the ship I'm going to fly today.
Well, also, you want to make sure that you have show only available checked off. You don't want that checked in the bottom left of your Market tab.
Show only available.
Because that'll limit to what you can see, and if the ship's not available in the state, you also want to change in the top left. You want to change your range filter to region, and it's going to be above all those sub tabs.
Okay. So and
that
then
way, you're a lot less limited in what you can view.
Mm-hmm. So and then like standard frigate, and then does it matter which one?
You'll want to go Galente since you are a Galente character. You should already have the skill trained up.
Oh, I am? Yeah, that. Gee whiz. I'm Galente? Isn't that funny? I think that's funny. That I'm not even sure what I am here.
I mean, there's nothing to keep you from cross-training, but right now you should already have some Galente frigate skills trained.
Yeah.
Upon creating a new account, I believe it's Racial Frigate 2.
The other thing is, did you get the trial account upgrade that has the ship?
Yes. So I have the Minmatar ship in here.
Have you claimed that yet?
No, I have not. I have not touched any of those items yet because I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet.
Well, if the account is older than 14 days, you cannot use the booster. So you probably want to do that sooner rather than later.
Right, and I do think that is important. So I should probably put that on. That should probably be the first thing I do right now. Right.
If you press escape, there in the bottom left corner is a button that says redeem items.
Press escape. Redeem items. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like I have some stuff in here. I have a lot of stuff in here.
Redeem selected items.
Redeem. Okay, so then I'll just grab all of these.
Oh, they're all checked.
Yeah. So, okay, 25 items. Okay.
That's a really good starter kit there.
Yeah.
Just look at the screen. That's
Isn't it?
A lot of useful skills.
This is the one that we sell on our site.
That's the one I had.
Yeah. It. Okay, so I'm redeeming all of these. Okay, it says I successfully redeemed everything. And now, do I have to do something with the cerebral accelerator to get that started?
You need to stop your training and click on it, and I don't remember what it says.
I believe it's a right-click consume on the item.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's not consume.
We got to start a little bit more basic. How do I find the item?
Oh, okay, you have to open up your inventory, which is Alt-C, to open up the inventory for the station you're in.
Or the second from the top on the side panel.
Yeah, I want to do buttons because I can. I'm never going to remember all these alt commands. I'll use them later, but right now I want to try and use some buttons. So, okay, I have a bunch of stuff in here.
So the key point there is that you've got the item hanger, which is everything at the station, And then if you click on your ship, that's everything that you loot when you're out in space on the left-hand side.
Okay.
And then you've got ship hangars if you have multiple ships at that station.
Looks like I have some titanium and then in my ship, and then so I have all of this stuff. And so prototype cerebral is what I should activate right now, I believe.
Yes,
that's the
correct.
booster.
Consume. I actually consume it. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right click it.
Okay. You cannot consume this booster while a skill is being trained. Pause your skill training or wait until they complete. Okay.
Yeah, go over to your character window and click on skills.
Mm-hmm.
And then click on open training queue and
Okay.
pause.
Yep. So, yes, I want to pause. Okay. So, now consume and done. Now, whenever, I guess, how do I unpause?
Hit apply.
Oh, and that just unpauses it. Okay. So now all of those are going to take. Looks like it's not a doubling. It's an accelerator, but it doesn't like double it.
It gives you +9 to all your attributes. So it's not going to double the training time, but it shortens it by about 20-25%.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe on your character sheet, if you go to augmentations, it should tell you.
Character sheet and then augmentations. There we go. So it's active still for 12 days, 4 hours. So any of you who've gotten this account, go apply it right now, right away, because it starts right when you make the account, which kind of sucks. The other one, we have another one. It's the Eve Commissioned Officers Edition, and that one has a 30-day accelerator on it, and it starts maybe when you activate it, I think. So.
Regardless, I bought that pack, and it's a fantastic pack to start with. Because I
Yeah.
just started up a new account for this, even though I've got my old ones there.
Yeah. Okay. Now on these other inventory items that I have here, it looks like I have a whole bunch of skill books. And should I be just adding all of
Right-click
those?
inject.
Yeah, if you inject them, they'll be in your available skills to train in the future. You won't have to be in a station.
Inject. Okay. So, sounds kind of harsh. I'm going to put that book in my bloodstream. Why is inject right next to trash?
Yeah, there's been a lot of petitions to change that
Yes.
for a very long time.
Yes. Oh, I'm already training this and I can't do it a second time. Okay. So, inject skill. Looks like I got this one as well. Now, are these really, it says estimated price of like, on gunnery 18.6 million ISK. Or is that that's not million, is it?
That's 18,000.
18,000 ISK. Okay,
You
not
gotta
very
remember it
much.
shows the decimal, the 0.00, which takes a while to get used to.
Yeah, I can see that. So, okay. Apparently I've already trained some of these things. So, but I just don't know which one. See, there's Repair Systems 1, which I went out and did a mission for. And then I was supposed to get Repair Systems 2. Oh no, high-speed maneuvering. What did that say? It said this requires having already learned the following skills after burner level 3. So I can't even read that book yet.
Well, you
The
need
way-
to have Afterburner trained to level 3 in order to be able to inject that skill.
Mm-hmm.
The way the skills work is that once you've got the skill injected, you can train that right the way up to level 5. You don't need to buy a new book each time. So you'd need to have the Afterburner one injected and then train that to level 3 before you can actually inject that particular book.
Okay. Sounds good. So, okay, now these other, this other equipment that's up here and everything, do I just leave it there for when I feel like I need it, or should I be doing something with it?
You should be able to equip it to the ship you redeemed. So if you click on ship hangar,
Ship hangar. Okay, and so that's one of these here.
But
I
do
know.
you even have Minmatar frigates trained?
It's on the left-hand side of your inventory window.
It's
Oh yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah, there you go. And yeah, he just injected Mimitar frigate.
Yeah, even though you inject the skill, you don't train it until you begin training it. If you inject it, you just get it in there, so you don't lose the book.
Yeah, so if you right-click the slasher and hit assemble.
Okay. Oh, and I guess it assembled it.
Yeah, and then go ahead and go to your skills if you want to fly that ship and train up Mimitar frigates to whatever the requirement is. I don't know what it is.
Is there a way to look at this and tell whether or not I have the requirements?
Yep, right-click the ship and go to show info.
Because I assume that once I lose this, let's see, once I lose this ship, it's gone.
The very top, and it is.
And so I'm not sure, if I'm not of the Minmatar race or whatever, does it matter that I want to be able to do more of these?
It doesn't
No, it
matter,
doesn't.
no.
You can buy them like everywhere.
If you've got the money, you can buy it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a relatively cheap ship.
Okay. So, and it says it has a trained but not of required level.
Right,
Because you injected the
this
book,
skill.
but it's not trained to level 1 yet.
Oh, okay. So Minmatar frigate level 1, and so skills, and then open training queue, and then I have to find that in here.
It's going to be in spaceship navigation.
Spaceship
It'll
navigation.
be at the very bottom.
Okay, so there we go. Minmatar frigate. 11 minutes. I don't know if I can wait that long.
You can drag it to the top of your queue instead of putting it at the bottom.
Yes. That way it'll get done now. Okay.
Yeah, you can queue up like 24 hours worth of training, unless a particular one goes for a way longer time.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so if you wanted to, you could go ahead and queue up for Mimitar frigate level 2 by dragging it under your level 1.
Mm-hmm. And that's 53 minutes. So I can just drag it. I don't have to select add. Okay, that's nice.
But you've got to pause and then apply again for that skill to begin training. Otherwise, you see that repair systems is still the one training.
Oh,
You
really?
can just hit apply.
You don't have to pause it. You just hit apply.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Very good. Okay, now that now should I be? Well, I know that I have like a bounty on my head, and so really I should. First time I leave space dock or whatever. I don't know.
No one is gonna kill you for the bounty.
No.
Because
It's not worth losing a ship
No,
for a
no.
12 million bounty.
Yeah. Okay.
because they won't get the 12 million. They will just get amount according to what ship you're flying. So if you're flying a noob ship and they kill you, they won't get any bounty. If they kill
They'll
you
get
in
the
a
value of the
shuttle,
ship in bounty.
yes, they will get. If they kill you in a shuttle, they will get like 9,000 of the bounty. And it's not worth losing ships over it.
Interesting.
Somebody also mentioned yesterday that if you're in the tutorial area and you get blown up, you can petition it by all accounts. I didn't know this, but you can petition it and they get banned.
Oh, really?
By all accounts, CCP don't want people being messed around with in the tutorial systems.
Well, they should make it so that the game doesn't allow it. Wouldn't you think?
No,
I think it's only for
no,
the
no.
newbies, I think if you're a veteran player, I think it's okay.
It's also in very high security space, so Concord is going to be there almost instantly to blow them up.
Right. So they have to basically take you out in 1 or 2 shots, right?
Depending on
one.
the space
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah. So do you recommend that I keep going through the tutorial then, and then you can just join in? Is that what?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And the tutorial, it's that bald lady. She looks like a bald lady. So.
Well, after you do that tutorial, there are 6 more tutorial storylines that are more in depth and more focused on each specific branch. Like there's one for industry, one for business, exploration, and there's 2 different ones for military.
I guess the other thing is, do you have any idea of what type of ship you want to fly?
Well,
Very broad subject.
no. I know that, okay, so I have two things that I'm probably interested in, which is probably, maybe three things. And so I want to, learn how to get some resources, which I think is primarily mining, I guess. And just so I can start building a little bit of wealth, and then I do want to go out and engage in battle. I do want some PvP. I know that I'm probably going to die most of the time at the beginning, but I do want to do some PvP, and then I may want to also work on merchant type stuff, buying and selling.
I can tell you right now, if you're going to go through mining, you're not going to have a good time. It is very, very boring, and
There will
not
be lots of
very
talking on
interesting.
the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can have lots of long conversations.
Lots of long conversations. Well, so for these purposes, I do have it seems that my resources are a lot more than a general noob.
Yes, I was going to say, you had your wallet was flashing, and it might be worth clicking it and seeing how much you've actually got there and loading the logs, but I don't know if you want to do that on the stream particularly.
Is there any problem in showing how much money I've got? I mean, is there any way that can be used
Generally,
against
no.
me?
Probably not. I mean, it doesn't.
Oh.
Your ISK is completely protected. The only thing that people can take is like your ships and what you're carrying in them when you're flying.
Or track you down and try to kill you.
Right.
But if you're flying with a fleet, you should have enough backup to survive long enough to kill some of them.
Okay,
I guess
so
I just bought my my shield buffing ship, so hopefully I can let you survive long enough for Concord to come kill anybody that tries.
and okay, so now how do I go and look at my balance? How much money I have?
So that
See
would be
the
the flashing
flashy coins on the left-hand side of the screen? If you hover over there, that'll show you your balance.
Okay. So, click load to fetch data. Okay.
You don't
Looks like
have
you're
to
rich.
click load, but you do have quite amount of
Yeah, your
ISK
balance is in the
the
top
bank.
right.
Okay. Wow, look at that. 270 million ISK. Look at these player donations. Okay.
So that's a good chunk of change.
Yeah. Okay, I knew about one of these. I did not know about the others. So,
One of the first rules of Eve is to not fly what you can't afford to lose. And looking at this, you should be able to afford to lose quite a lot.
okay. How much is now it's 280 million. It was 270. Now it's what the fuck?
People
Oh my god.
are giving you more.
Oh dear
You're
God.
getting sniped.
I'm at 488 million now. This is like a
Wife gets half of that, right?
what?
Mikey, I should have been streaming.
That 400 million is about 3 or 4 weeks of mission running at decent skill level, so that's quite a bit of money.
Wow. Okay. So
Mikey can now buy another Plex card, and so now it's a 60-day challenge.
oh yes. Now how much does a Plex cost? About isn't it
500,
500?
around 500 to 530 million.
Oh, okay. So if this was 500 million, and is that just for one Plex, not two?
That's one Plex.
One Plex. So and one Plex costs the equivalent. I mean, we sell them; they're at $20. But it's like $35 when you buy a set of two, so it's cheaper. So this is worth about $17, I guess.
Roundabout, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, and holy cow, you guys, they're all sending me money. Gee whiz.
So I think Mikey's going to now fund all the frigates that everybody loses.
And I was told that 1,200 ships were built for us for going out into battle.
I believe somebody did a bunch, but they're currently asleep.
Yes. I think it's too early in the morning for them. So, okay, well, thank you to everyone who gave me some money here. Now,
No
yeah. How? Okay, so my wife is playing too. You heard her speak up. Boca Dragon here. And what? So now, if I wanted to send some money to her, how would I do that?
Go to places and people on the left. I think it's the magnifying glass over the huddle of people.
Okay.
And then you're going to search for her character name.
Search for her character name. Okay. So. No results found. I must have spelled it wrong. Let's see.
If you just go down to the AirHogs chat room in the bottom left, if she's in that, or the Corp one, if she's in that.
It's not one word, it's two.
Oh, it's 2 words. Okay. 1 character. Okay.
And then you can right-click her character and send ISK.
Give money. That's the same thing?
Yeah, sorry, misspoke.
Okay. So. Okay, so here we go. 1. Is that right? No. There's no decimal in this, right?
You don't have to put a decimal.
If you just enter the amount, then you go down to the reason, it'll pop up some comments for you so you can see how much.
Okay, so that's 100 million ISK. Okay. Sweet. There, hun, you're rich. You can go out shopping.
Thank you, babe.
Now that you've made it this far, let me take a moment to thank CCP and Summer Blink. Thank you for all of the codes that you've given us to give out over all of these videos. It's been really great. Now, if you need ETC or a new account code or a trial account, please consider coming to markydragon.com. There's a link in the description. Sales of codes there actually directly support the creation of these videos. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.